Hello everyone, so in today's video I will show you the new Logserver that is available, I don't know, from a couple of months ago. It is called AOT, so Always On Tracing. What this Logserver will do, it will collect logs from your DDC, from your storefront, from your VDAs, and I believe also from the PVS if you configure it. But nevertheless, in our video, we will make it work for VDAs and delivery controllers because they are enabled by default, and we don't need to do anything in addition. Yeah, so don't miss out on this video. I believe it will be half an hour or something like that, but we will do a lot of interesting things. We will install Docker on Ubuntu VM. We will install the container because this Logserver is a Docker container. We will enable firewall ports on the Linux, and yeah, we will basically go through all the steps until we get a working AOT, so always on tracing Logserver. Okay, so let's start. This is the official documentation, and it only supports a few versions, only the latest one. There is written that information is written here somewhere. I don't remember where, but nevertheless, I do have LTSR 2507 CU1, and that is for sure supported. Where are my versions? Yeah, maybe we will find them during the during this video. I don't remember where they are written. Maybe here. Sizing. No. Okay. So yeah, let's start. So this is the official page where you can get all the information you need. Before we start, that Logserver will be activated from here. So if you go on your WebStudio, if you go to settings, once again, I am using 2507 CU1, so LTSR CU1. And if you go to settings and you go a little bit down until you find something with Logserver, and here you just click add. And here we will add our server after we configure it. And after we've done this, all the logs will be available in Director. So this is Director, and they will be available here under the logs session. This screen will go away when you're successfully installed and configured this AOT Logserver. Then this screen will go away and you will see something else. We will see something else. Okay, let's start. So I will move it back here, and let's go back to the documentation. We will do it by the book, and let's go to install. So yeah, we can also read the recommendations. From what I've seen, it does generate a lot of logs, so it needs a lot of space. So for 7 days, the recommended is almost 1 terabyte. That is a lot, but maybe that is the maximum that it can actually collect. Maybe it's regarding those numbers, but I don't really know. Nevertheless, we will not have so much space. So this is a test environment, and of course I do not have such immense storage. Okay, so this is the documentation about sizing, and let's jump directly to the installation. So you can install it on three different ways. So the first one that Citrix is writing here about is if you have a Citrix connector appliance. I do not have that, so I will just jump over this because I cannot show you because I don't have it. And we should have also a Linux installation. Okay, so we will do the Linux installation. We also have the option to install it on a Windows, but if we take a look at the Windows installation, the first step is to install or to enable Linux on our Windows. So yeah, it can be installed on Windows, but still you need a Linux as the underlying system so that it can work. So I will completely ignore the Windows installation. I will go with directly with the Linux. So you need to download the ISO, and I already downloaded. Where is it? Citrix AOT. Yeah, you will have a file like this, and I just unzipped it, and here we have the two versions for Linux and for Windows. I will move this away. I just wanted to show you. Okay, before we start, so they are giving us directly the commands on how to install. So this is basically the creation of the container. We will do in this video the easy way because I didn't have time to generate a certificate, and we will do it on HTTP without a certificate. It is not a problem because it is just Logserver, so from my point of view, it doesn't really need SSL communication. Okay, so before we start, let's jump to our Linux VM. It does support only a few versions of Linux. Where was that? I did see an article about that too. Knowledge recommendation. But where was that? Installing and configuring. Not here. Do we have it somewhere here? Post installation. No. So I do know that I did found an article, and it was there where I saw that it officially supports Ubuntu 24.04 and Red Hat 9.2 and 8 point something, but I don't remember the exact versions. And I hate it that I don't find the information. Oh, here. So supported OS Ubuntu 24.04 and Red Hat 8.10 and 9.4. And yeah, I installed it. So I didn't install it. I prepared an Ubuntu VM. And yeah, let's actually start. So I'm here on my Ubuntu. I already done an update because I just installed it, and I've done an update of all the apps, and yeah, basically updated the Linux. Let me see if I have something in my directory. Let me go to documents and list. Okay, I have nothing here. Let's make a directory. How should I call it? AOT. Good enough. Okay, and now let's upload our stuff. So AOT Linux, I will select everything, and it just get uploaded in this directory. Okay, so we are done. Age. Okay. First thing that I want to do before I start, I want to join this this Linux VM to my domain, and we can do that with sudo. I don't know if I have all the things that I need to join it to the domain, but if I don't, then I will install and test lab.com. Okay, so I don't have what I need, but I have prepared. I was 100% sure that I will not have them, and I am prepared this time. So we will install, as usual, everything that we need to be able to join an Active Directory domain. Okay, clear, and now we can do the same command one more time. Okay, so we discovered the domain, but we are not configured to, we are not joined to that domain, and we just go with the sudo realm join -u is for the user, and my user is gradm, and the domain is testlab.com. Okay, our password, and one more time. Now we should see Kerberos member. Perfect. Let me also check that in AD to be 100% sure, and I have also created manually a DNS entry because as we see here, if I go back to Studio and I go at add, then we need an FQDN, so they do not say here anything about an IP. So if we want an working FQDN, then we also need a DNS entry. So first let's see AD and then DNS. Okay, DNS, I am sure that I created it. So this one, static, this is my IP. Is this correct? I don't know. AP-A. No, AP 118. Yeah, that's it. And the name is Citrix Logserver. Okay, perfect. And let's also check out the computer object. So it is here. Perfect. So now we are ready to go. I will sign out of this. So let's go back to our Logserver. Yeah, so let's see the documentation. Where was I installing? Okay, so yeah, skipping the cloud Linux. Okay, first we might need to make the install server exec so that we can execute it. So that is basically a bash script. And change mode, install Logserver. Okay. And now let's run the installer as usual. Oh, we have to mention the port. Okay. We can actually copy. Okay. Docker is not installed. Oh yes, of course Docker is not installed. I forgot. So because this will create a Docker container, we do need Docker. Then let's install Docker. So let's see, install Docker. Hope we've hit the official documentation. Yeah, install Docker. Okay, we went through this several times. Let's jump to uninstall. No, we don't need to uninstall anything because it's a clean one. Chart install. Repository. Okay, so let's see, can we take this without making it a bash script? Let's see. Just paste. And hit enter. Yes, I want everything you say. Okay. So we just configured the repository, and then we do need the install command. So this is for the latest version. We take the latest version and hit enter. Okay, yes, of course. We always accept. Okay. No errors. Let's see. Docker version 29.1. Okay, perfect. So we have Docker installed. Now let's do that command one more time. Citrix, copy, and hit enter. Okay, so Docker is available. Checking for existing. Logserver.tar.gz was not found. Why not? It is there. Oh, it only is with tar. Oh, so Citrix, what have you done? Because I've just unzipped it. So this is the zip file. And we don't have that, oh, but no problem. We can, it's basically just the name. Let's rename it log tar in log tar. What was it complaining about? .gz. Okay. Okay, now it's with gz. Okay, let's try again. Okay, loading Docker image. Oh, was that it? Login Docker available. Okay. Okay, so we've installed it. Okay, let's see what's the next step. Install. Post installation. Start the Logserver. Now, before we start, because I had a little bit of time to read some documentation from this page, I did find something. View and using, now this was very interesting because I've seen the bash script. So after we've done this this install, if I clear the screen and use again LL to see, we should see here some scripts that I do not see. Why not? How did I install it? 1 second, install. I should have used sudo. Let's see, sudo, and now hit enter. Yeah, so I forgot the sudo, my bad. And Citrix also did not tell us. So let's see, because the article says that after we run the install command, we should see some files that are just, so those 5 files. So let's see. Okay, now we see definitely more stuff. Let's see again. Oh yes, so yeah, that was my mistake. I forgot to use sudo, but yeah, I'm following the article and I didn't see any sudo in here. Command follow the instruction, place, yeah. So until now we fixed 2 bugs, so the name, and we should use sudo. And the next step is to start the log server, and let's go a little bit into the log start into the file. So through here. So this one is the one that I wanted to show you, because Citrix is writing here that, so if the when local down only equals to false, the Logserver accepts remote login viewing requests. This allows Citrix Director monitor to connect to the Logserver and display the AOT logs. So this is what we want. And when the local down only equals to true, the Logserver restricts log access. So I don't know why they would restrict it to locally to local only connections. So I have to be on the Linux to see any logs. In this mode, you must connect directly to the Logserver. Citrix monitor will not work. Okay, and yeah, the interesting thing is that by default it's set to true, and then that means that we cannot connect to it with a monitor with what we actually want to do. So let's change this. I didn't use sudo again. Let me exit. Sudo. Now let's change the true to false. Okay, and one more time to make sure that we've done the correct changes. Start. Okay, and it's set to false. Okay, perfect. Now let's the next step, let's go back, install. Next step, come on, I don't want to do the cloud. Is start, just start. Okay, so no parameters after the start, so we will just start again. I will use sudo It is start. Okay, let's see. Okay, no errors. That is nice. But I do not trust this, and I will try to sudo docker. Let me see, did it start? Yes, it started. So we definitely need to open the firewall port 8080 on this machine. How can we see? I have something written here. Okay, let's do the docker sudo. I just want to make sure that Logserver and tail 50. Unable to access path. Okay. Tail. So we do have an error here. This is not normal because I've installed it before. Let's see. So my fix is, so we have the path, so unable to access. We can fix that with this. Okay. I will just change the access of that folder, and I will make it available with 777. Okay, let's now we started it, let's stop it. Sudo docker stop, I believe it's stop, and that's the log name. Does take a little bit of time. Okay, now again sudo docker docker, and nothing is running. Okay, and I will start it one more time. Sudo dot start. Okay, again we have the successfully, but let's see, is it really successfully? I'll use the same command. So I'm just checking out the logs, path.logs, app.indexedb logs. So again, we still have an issue, but this time is app index, and we fixed app config. Now we have the same, so it is again unable to access. Okay, I will fix that too. It is the same command but a different directory. So I don't know if this is a bug from Citrix, but yeah, I only can try to fix it. If Citrix is watching, please let us know in the comments, is this supposed to be or not? Okay, once again, let me stop. Where is it? Stop. Yeah, we can do a reload, but I want to stop and start. Okay, and then we have the start one. Okay, I will give it a few seconds and then run our tail command one more time so that we can see. Oh, much better, much better. So this is how it should look like when it's really successful, when the container really started. We shouldn't see any errors, so those are just info. This is okay. This is how it should be. Okay, so we successfully started. Now let me check the firewall. How is it? Sudo and status. Okay, so I have 3389, that is RDP and SSH, but we need also 8080 and allow 8080. Can we say TCP, or is it enough 8080? I believe it's enough. Okay, sudo, let's reload. Okay, and then status. Okay, so we got 8080 reachable. Okay, let's actually test that. I will connect. So this is a VDA from my environment. I just want to test that, because all the machines will send the logs directly to the Logserver, so they will not go through the DDC or something like that. How is my VM called? Citrix log server.test lab.com, and the port is 8080. Can we reach it? True. Okay, perfect. That is good. Yes, of course, I don't have. Okay, sign out. Let's go back to my machine. So we have enabled the firewall ports. We started the container. Come on, sudo. Okay, so it started. Perfect. Let's go back to the documentation. So I didn't check this, but I'm 100% sure it works. And we are done. I don't see anything. So they're starting with the Linux, with the Windows installation. So the port configuration 8080 should be used when configuring Logserver URL in DDC and store from the VDA, etc. Okay, we've done that. Okay, perfect. Let's that is the install, but there is something else. So let me go to Studio. Let's go with add. Okay, our FQDN is HTTP. Where is it? Come. I wanted to copy. Should work normally. Yes. .test lab.com, and we don't use certificates, and then we go 8080. We include delivery controllers, and we should select all delivery groups, but I will just go with select and select them all. You don't have to do this, but I've done it. And this is where where the next step is, and let's click here on learn how to. Uploading logs, okay, blah blah blah. Let's see, where is it? How do we generate that key? They should tell us somewhere. Enable, now configure upload. Come on. So here are the supported versions. In the beginning of the video, I told you that there is an article that shows the supported versions. So those are the supported versions, 2507C1 and 2511. For Windows, I don't know the other ones, but where is my command to generate that? Yeah, I know it, but I wanted to show you the actual command that I don't see here. Viewing, centralized, yes, on-prem, log controllers, yes. And how do we get the key? Come on, give me the command. Yeah, I don't find it, but it's not that difficult. We will generate it in just a couple of seconds. Where is it? Let me go back. Let me clear this. I want to see something history. So I've done index and config. Okay, those two. Okay. So the command to generate that key, because you need the key, the authentication key. So this key is used by Director to be able to access the logs. So when we go in a couple of seconds, we go to Director. Without this key, it cannot read from the log server. And the key we will generate with this bash script. And yeah, I will run it once, sudo. So just to show you, get. So if I don't type anything, so it needs a parameter after it. So if I hit enter, it will say that it requires a role. I didn't find any role, just this one, like in the example. So I will use this one because I didn't find anything else. Oh, come on. Hit enter, and then this is our key. And just paste it here and save. Now, please save this key securely. You can save it. Nevertheless, if you execute this this command one more time, it will give you another key. So don't worry about losing the key. It will show up again if you hit enter one more time with the same command. Okay, let's go back. So log forwarding enabled. That is good. Now let's see the result. So as you remember, when we clicked here on logs, we didn't see anything, but if it works, we should see something. Hopefully. Hopefully we saw, and we see something. Okay, so logs. When are those logs? From when? From now? The 18th. Yeah. So those are the logs. Yeah, I believe this was it. You can filter here on based on DDC, based on VDA, based on a couple of things. I don't know if that VDA shows up as registered. Machine catalogs. It is registered. I have only one DDC. Why? Settings. Where are my DDCs? They should show up here something. DB control edit. No, I have two. Wait, oh yeah, I was just installing the second one and it's done. I don't know when it's finished. Let's see. So I believe this it will need some time to start. Yeah, one important thing is that you don't have to do anything on the DDC side except the part of adding it as I've done it a couple of seconds ago. And also the VDAs, they don't need any configuration. So once you enabled it, it will activate the log generation process, or how is it called, and everything is effortless, so you do not need to do anything. That is also written here somewhere in the documentation, but let's wait a little bit because I know this takes a little bit of time. Okay, so we have also DDC2 reporting, and we should also have that VDA from my knowledge, but it does need a little bit of time. So you can filter here for errors, warnings, just informations. So in my case, I only see informations. Host name. Okay. Yeah, I'm 100% sure that also the VDA will show up in a couple of minutes. It just needs a little bit of time. Let me also start. Can I start a PVS machine? Let me see. Hyper-V. And I should have a PVS machine somewhere. This one, let's start it. So on the Linux side, that was it. Yeah, one important thing is that, let me show you. If you restart the Linux machine, the container will also be restarted. This is the line that does that. So if you restart the Linux where the container is running on, it will automatically restart unless you stop it manually. If you go with sudo docker stop and you mention the container, if you stop it like this, it will remain stopped even if you restart the Linux. But if you do not do this, then it will automatically start when the operating system boots. Okay, so let's see, maybe DDC. I would appreciate to see the VDA. I would really appreciate to see it. Wait, I will pause the video just for a few minutes to wait for it. Okay, so I'm back. I didn't wait too much because I've seen that the previous clones, so the VM that I just started from the Hyper-V, it started to report logs, and yeah, I'm 100% sure that also the other one, the standalone VDA, will show up in a couple of minutes. Yeah, so this is the new tool from Citrix. From my knowledge, this will collect logs like CDF trace was running all the time. So yeah, it will help you as an admin when issues show up, and you can collect the logs much faster. Nevertheless, I do not know how much load this log collection will put on the machines themselves, so on the VDAs, if they report all the time everything what's happening. If you have, I don't know, VDAs that hold 20 or so users, then I do not know how much traffic they will generate and how much CPU load they will use to send all those messages. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you liked this type of video. Oh, here it is, the VDA. We were waiting for it. Please subscribe to my channel, yeah, and have a great day.